Hello everyone, my name is Dennis from Xpaging International. I'm the business consultant of Xpaging International. So today I want to share you what is Xpaging all about. So Xpaging is a new application that was launched on the 6th February 2020. That was last year. So in this app, we consist of three major things, that is social media, instant messaging, and also marketplace. So in this app, we are also called all-in-one. Why? Because we consist of e-wallet, e-hailing, and also parcel tracking. Apart from that, we do have booking service. So if you are part of Xpaging, it will benefit you a lot and you will be able to enjoy many features in the app itself. So the benefit of being in Xpaging, the bigger your network, the more you're worth. Why? Imagine if you're 16 years back ago, if you're the pioneer of Facebook, you would be somebody by now. Well, let's just imagine if most of your network below you using your referral, if they go to e-wallet or if they go to marketplace, do some purchasing, you would benefit some type of commission that the company will pay out. Simple. To be a part of Xpaging, you just have to download this app in Google Play Store and also App Store. We are already authorized there. So simple. As long as you download, you be a commercial member. Okay? Once you be a commercial member, you need a referral code. Don't forget, our referral code is down below in the description. Guys, what are you waiting for? Download Xpaging now, use our referral down below, and let's generate income together. Move your future with Xpaging.
Welcome all team members in this Zoom. This is our second Zoom in Kenya for Xpaging, and I'm very happy and excited for your commitment because I believe commitment is part of the key towards success. Opportunities for people to become successful are always available every day, as some people are becoming broke and they're becoming bankrupt, the others who are becoming millionaires, and others are in the process of becoming a success in different areas of their lives. And I believe acquiring knowledge is one of the ways in which it can give us an advantage towards our success in each and every particular day. A very big question. If today you were to be asked, if you have to choose the year and the age you are supposed to die, and how you ought to be as far as your state of mind, physical state, and your health is, how many more years can you add to yourself? That's very key. One of the biggest mystery about life is the fact that sometimes we find some people look very healthy from outside, succumb to very small infections, while we see some people with some chronic conditions which are life-threatening, they are making it even for more years. Now, when these kind of dynamics take place, it's really surprises us as human beings. Why the people you expect them to die the fastest possible, they live in pain for quite a long time, and others whom we see and we think they look healthy, they die that fast, even the slight infection. Now, when these kind of things happen, then it means we need to take time to understand dynamics of health and keep ourselves emotionally, psychologically, physically, socially, spiritually as healthy as possible so that we can enjoy quality of life. And that's key, and that's extremely very important. In the past, when we were growing, our grandparents, their parents and their grandparents lived for many years. Most of them, their lifespan was up to 110 years and such. But today, our lifestyle has continued deteriorating and going down day after day. The unfortunate part is that communities where people are practicing old methodologies of health tend to have a higher lifespan rate in comparison to those who think they are more civilized, and finally, they lose a lot as far as their health is concerned and their lifespan. A good example, a country like China, basic average for lifespan for the people is 110 years. So if you go to this community, you will find so many old people still living strong and healthy. In comparison to our country, Kenya, whereby it had gone down to 45 years, probably now it's moving to 50 years. People are dying much earlier. So if you are at 40 or 45, you deserve a lot of respect to be alive and existing. Now, for our lifestyle to become better and for us to enjoy a long life, then it means that we ought to do something which will change our lives and our health to become better. That's very key and very important. With this in mind, I have a very simple question. The Maasai community are known to be one community which consumes a lot of red meat. But when was the last time you found a real, genuine, original Maasai with health disease in relationship to red meat? The answer is no. And the big question is, how come these guys consume a lot of red meat, yet they don't have side effects of red meat like people from other communities? And the difference is simple. Before this guy take their red meat to barbecue or eat, they soak it under 40 type of different types of herbs, and the meat is boiled before it is roasted. So by the time this meat has been boiled under 40 different types of herbs, then brought out to be roasted, any element within this red meat which could have been dangerous to human life gets eliminated, and finally it becomes something good, something for our personal health. And that's why they have survived it up to this particular point. What about in the old, when our old guys, our old grandparents could slaughter a cow, then they smear honey on top of the meat, and then they put it under the sun to dry it. And then it could stay for 2 to 3 months without being rotten because of natural way of preserving the meat. These people also never suffered a lot of non-communicable diseases. They live for many years. And the bad thing in non-communicable diseases is this: governments have invested so much on communicable diseases in each and every country, but because non-communicable diseases is lifestyle related and it has all to do with our choices, either in ignorance or information, when the lethal effect of non-communicable diseases get to us, we must pay it by ourselves for ourselves, and sometimes the payment leads to death. And that's why expaging is coming in as an entity and institution which has incorporated several factors about life which can make us to be emotionally healthy, psychologically healthy, physically healthy, socially healthy, financially healthy, and finally spiritually healthy. And I'll be explaining to us how all these 6 areas can become beneficial once you become into partnership with expaging. I've been in this industry of health for quite some time. And one of the things which I'm doing right now is integrating different concepts of health from different providers so that we can have a more holistic approach in aiding ourselves towards having good health. So what is this thing in expaging which I've discovered to be so good, and I'd like all of us to learn from it, so that after all is said and done, we can be able to enjoy ourselves. I think that's very key and very, very important. Now, Expaging is one of the companies existing in this generation with a goal and an intention of addressing those 6 areas of our life to become better and well. Part of my goal and intention is to help you to be able to see what makes it to be different from other health product companies and why you need to partner with them for your health, the members of your family health, health within your neighborhood, and also economical health on your side as an individual. Why is this important? Now, as I was saying, you realize that today we are living at a time whereby the rate at which people are aging is rampant. Some of the people probably school with them at primary level, high school or college. If you meet with them, they look extremely old. Or probably some look extremely young and you are much older. And there are so many factors which can lead to aging becoming very fast. Now, why is this important? Today, the world of regenerative medicine states that aging is a process whereby as we lose a lot of cells in our body and we cannot be able to regenerate equivalent higher rates of cells, then each and every particular organ will start becoming worn out and becoming old. So it's no longer a chronological event, but a process at which the rate of which most cells are being regenerated in our bone marrow against the rate of cells dying, it is not equivalent. And there are so many factors which can lead our cell production to be compromised. One, through natural selection. When a person gets to the age of 20, the human growth hormone stops being produced. That's why you don't become much taller, but you can only expand our weight, but not becoming taller. When we get at the age of 25, now, the automation production of cells with no identity in our bone marrow starts reducing in every 10 years. So meaning that because cells produced in our bone marrow plays a very key role on how our tissues, our organs, our cells and body gets to a state of homeostasis or health. So the moment production is compromised, then our cells, our tissues, our organ, and our body will get the side effect of the same. Why is this extremely important? This is because our physical health is a reflection of the health of our cells. The more healthy cells you have, it will determine the more healthy your body will be. And that's why our bone marrow has a very key responsibility in producing millions to billions of cells without identity in our system. And then these cells become the cells of our tissues and the cells of our organs. So meaning that if we can have a process which secures the production to continue being in millions, billions to trillion, then we can live for more and more years. Now, why is this important? It's because we are living in a very toxic environment where air pollution, water pollution, sunlight, ultraviolet rays are damaging and fighting against our systems, unless you take several precautions, which we'll be teaching you in this forum. Psychologically, we are so much emotionally troubled. Today in our country, Kenya, we have been desiring to have a new president who will take over the next 5 years. And today, the next president to be in our country has been declared. As other people are celebrating, others are now in emotional trouble. So when you're emotionally troubled and they're not aware about it, it can lead to very high level of deterioration of cells dying, cells being inflamed, and finally start looking older. Stress-related issues, relationship-related problem, childhood trauma which you have never dealt with, Media overload. Every media company keep bombarding us with a lot of negative related issues, leading us to having a lot of psychological loads, which we don't have ability to deal with. Not only psychologically, effects can make us to continue aging very fast, also nutritional aspects. We are living at a time whereby when we eat a lot of junk and processed food, we assume that we are cool, we are so civilized, and we are so developed. Yet, many people in these developed countries are having different type of cancers and communicable diseases, and they're getting back to natural food with very high nutritional value. Now, not only that, we realize that the number of nutrition or nutrients, minerals, and amino acids required by our body is becoming high. There's high demand, but less supply, compromising our nutritional health. Our body needs a lot of vitamins. Our body needs a lot of minerals. Once they're deficient, our bodies will succumb to different type of non-communicable diseases and communicable diseases. Overreacting, poor metabolism, problem with digestion, which once it takes place in our gut system, then other organs will start getting affected. And the problem is this: for example, someone is having issues like bone-related problem, arthritis, osteoporosis. When you go to the hospital, they start getting painkillers. Yet, these kind of problems are due to problem in our gut system, including poor metabolic system. But most of our conventional practitioners, they have been trained to address symptoms, but not to deal with root problems, especially with non-communicable diseases. And that's why we need to be in this forum and learn and get educated and just remind ourselves about how through nature we can keep ourselves healthy, live for many years, and build other people as we build ourselves. Other physical related challenges are actually playing a very key role in making us look older very fast. A lot of injuries, addictions of different kind of things, intense exercise for some and some for lack of exercise. Some people only sleep for 2 to 3 hours because of looking for money. Not knowing that when we sleep, we give room for ourselves to be regenerated in millions to billions. But because we overwork our system, we don't sleep looking for money, we die early and we don't enjoy the benefit of the money we get after all is said and done. And not only that, withstanding, many people are aging very fast because of financial challenges, probably loss of job, retirement without massive savings, decreased income, economical fluctuations. Some are students that are in a lot of debt, which is stressing them, and they're getting older much faster. Some bought houses through mortgage, and they did not know by the time they retire, they'll still be pending amount of money for them to pay, and now they can no longer pay, and the banks are on their neck. My brothers and sisters, Expaging exists to help us to address this problem with minimal stress, but with great smiles. And that's why we need to understand this concept and share it also with other people around us.
The pandemic has hit the world with deadly virus, which together with hectic lifestyles has caused many issues to human health. Humans have to cope with pollution and dealing with the public health emergency. This lifestyle and life circumstance has affected our lifelong optimal health. After a long time, aging and lifespan are affected by metabolism. Your body performance starts to drop, and this affects life expectancy.
Now, because of that, Expaging has come up with 4 products. And these products have been designed to help people in so many ways. Recently, I went for a burial of one of the former senior professionals in the banking sector. When she was alive, she used to say, one of the most things which she dreads for is to become old, to have wrinkles, and to look grungy. She really feared it very much. But it was inevitable that she had to become old. Not only that, at her old age, she started developing one health condition after another, after another, after another, until she succumbed after long, several years of struggle with issues of her health. Some get scared they will never be beautiful as they used to be when they were young, for the ladies. Even some men today, they're so scared about how their appearance will be, because we are living in a society whereby how you appear, how you present yourself is very key and very important, because third parties' opinion plays a very key role on how we look. Then people are investing a lot of money so that their look can be good and excellent. How many women do you know today who have to put a lot of makeups before they leave their home to look nice, people to comment? You get to the social media like Facebook, every day people are taking selfies. So someone can tell them, you look nice, you look beautiful. Oh, you look under 16, you look under 18. So someone can feel nice, someone can feel good. The ego can be stimulated and can be sweetened. Why do these things happen? Because people value how they look. Now, try to imagine this. What about if we can get to a point whereby you can still look young, beautiful, and excellent without necessarily killing yourself on a lot of cosmetics? A lot of cosmetics. Very important. Why? Do you know that the industry of cosmetics is one of the industries which is not regulated? Why is the cosmetic world not regulated? It's because of the mafias who control the market. Two, if today you have to eat something to get into your stomach, you will realize that by the moment you eat it, there's a lot of process of digestion and breaking down from your mouth as it gets to the throat, to the stomach. There's a lot of process. So if there are toxins, they can be destroyed before whatever is in gets into your bloodstream and to other parts of organs. But you know something? When you use cosmetics and you put them on your face, on your body, some of them get directly into your skin layer, and from your skin layer, they get into your bloodstream without being shipped. And cumulatively, with the time, they become a time bomb to different type of cancer. Even this nail, I forgot the name what women call it. This is what you put on the nails. It has been found out that as women smear them on their nail, small particles pass through it into their bloodstream and become potential time bomb for cancer. Now, what about if today you can have a product which you are going to consume, and apart from consuming, it can be able to identify your skin condition and to make it as healthy as possible. Jeremy says they get gel for nails here, because they call it gel for nails. And some, as she says, put a lot of makeup to hide their wrinkles. The question is, what about if you can have a product, once you consume, instead of you having wrinkles, it will make your skin smooth and nice. And two, because you consume it, it is not danger to your whole body. I think that option, so many women will go for it. What about if you can use a product which not only will it eradicate your wrinkle, it will make your skin texture nice. It will make the color of your skin even. Because there's some people, when they undress, they look like zebras. The color of some parts of their body is different from other parts of their body. Some, if you look at their stomach, they look young here, but if you look at the stomach after several deliveries, it has a lot of wrinkles. Stretch marks are so many. What about if you can have a product which can be able to eliminate all this without you necessarily sparing something on your body? Now, Nutritech X-Paging has come up with a product which can bring that kind of solution to you. And the product which can bring this kind of great result as far as the health of our skin is concerned is called Nutri B. It's called Nutri B, as you can see on the screen. Now, Nutri B has been designed specifically to address the health of the skin for both male and female. But someone will ask, but we have other companies with beauty products. What makes this product different from all those other companies? The difference is this. This is a stem cell beauty product, different from other oral supplement beauty products. Or some you smear them on your body. Now, when we talk about being a stem cell, what does it mean? Now, that's very, very key. Being stem cell, it means this company has identified some. Let me get down first to define what stem cell is. Then, so that in case you are new on what stem cell is, you can be able to understand. Now, stem cell by definition is production of cells without identity in our bone marrow. Stem cell is production of cells without identity in our bone marrow. Now, let me go back to the origin of our physical life. A sperm is a cell, and ovum is a cell. When these two combine, connect together after an experience of sexual intimacy, the two cells form tissues. And then these tissues form organs. And from the organs, it makes a completion of a body image, which upon delivery, the fetus become a child. Now, for a child to become to existence or a person to become to existence, life starts from the cells, then coming to tissues. From the tissues, we are coming to organs. From the organs, we get to the body. Now, the bone marrow has been designed to produce as many cells as possible from the time of conception to the age of 25. Automatic. It's automated. So all these millions and billions of cells being produced in our bone marrow become the cells of different organs and tissues in our body to make them younger and healthy. And every time we continue growing, then each and every organ has to become fresh like the time you were born. For example, the kidney becomes fresh after every 8 years. The eye has its own span. Our skin, why is it that every time you take shower, you become clean, you use a white towel, but the white towel gets dirty? It's because of the dead cells of the skin. When you start wiping yourself, your body, they get out of your body and they remain in the towel. But new skin have to be formed again. Just like a snake. At times a snake has to remove its outer skin to have a new skin and it becomes young again. The same thing to an eagle. What makes an eagle to live for many years? Because after a certain number of age, when it gets to a certain age, it has to remove its beak, it has to remove all the feather it has to become plain and naked. Then new feathers will grow up, a new beak will grow up, and it starts another life again. It regenerates itself. So our body organs have been designed to regenerate itself. Different organs, different lifespan. Now, the problem is as we get older and the production of the cells become less, then some of our organs continue becoming older, aging. And the more they age, their functionality and the benefit get compromised. Then you start saying, by the way, you are now becoming diabetic because your pancreas is becoming older. Your sight is, you are losing your sight because your eyes are, you are aging. So you need to start using spectacle. Sometimes you change your spectacle, then your spectacle is not longer functioning. You need a new spectacle. In Swahili they say, miwani yako imesha nguvu unahitaji ingine. But the reality is, the problem is not the spectacle. Your eyes are becoming older. Unless they're regenerated again, you won't recover your eyesight as it was before. For example, when you become very allergic, it's because some of your bronchi, which are supposed to be young and strong and fight allergic reaction, are becoming worn out and weak. So you have to survive managing all these kind of challenges as far as your health is concerned. Now, then that one means our body needs very high level of production of new cells in our bone marrow to keep every organ younger. The more our organs are young, the more we shall not experience non-communicable diseases. So even our skin, for them to look younger, then we need a process whereby more cells are being produced to go to the skin. For that to happen, there are three things which have to happen. One, you need a process which will activate more production of cells without identity, which is the stem cell process. You need very high intelligence of immune cell so that it can take these new cells being produced to the area of need. And you need mature cells which are extremely healthy so that the organs connected to it can be as healthy as possible. Now, Expaging decided to come up with a combination of extract from different trees which can purposely target production of cells which will be channeled through our skin. One, not only the bit of our skin, our brain, to keep it as healthy as possible, and in the process also to deal with some sickness and diseases which have affected some of our organs. And one of the products which is good for that process is called Nutri B. B for beauty, Nutri B. Now, the moment you start using this product, Nutri B, it's a stem cell product, meaning that as a stem cell product, it targets to help your mature cells to be healthier and activate your bone marrow to produce more cells without identity for your health. Now, it's a double stem cell product with several other antioxidants which are targeted for specific areas of our lives. Upon consuming Nutri B, some of the benefits you'll get include the following. It will provide adequate and quality sleep. We're living at a time because of too much of stress which we have, people don't sleep well. In fact, some have to start using Piriton or some other tablets so that they can have quality of sleep. But with Expaging product Nutri B, it will provide adequate and quality sleep for those who use it. Not only that, why? It has a product, it has an ingredient which helps our brain neurons to relax. The same ingredient, if somebody has emotional anxiety-related problem, depression-related problem, it cools it down. It works better than the one which are prescribed in the mental hospital, yet without any negative side effect. So you sleep well, the anxiety you have, depression, lack of sleep will go down. Also, while helping you to sleep well so the body can produce more cells, also it will make your skin to be very firm, moisturized, and tighten your skin. So for those who are over 50 years and they are starting developing wrinkles, it will all start disappearing. It will be smooth and nice, looking younger. Younger. I tell you, some of my age mates today, if you meet with them, and I usually meet with them, and I tell my kids, I school with this guy in primary, and they're like, Daddy, you're joking. Why? They look like grandparents. They look like grandpas already. While some of us were enjoying being Ben 10s, younger, stronger, energized at the same time. And that's really nice and cool. Not only that, When you use Nutri B, it will prevent you from getting more freckle, and also it helps to get more freckle and helps replace dull looking skin with a healthier, more vibrant glow. But then you start glowing, looking nice, looking very presentable from your face and also other parts of your body, which is very key. It strengthens your muscles. It reduces the stress which most of the time we undergo in life, so that it can help you to concentrate and to get focused. Also, once you start consuming it, it helps you to avoid dull, sagging, and dry skin. Have you met with people whom their skin is just sagging? They look as if they are crying or they're mourning or they're so sad, but they're not. The skin is just misrepresenting them at that particular point. But another good thing among the many, because today I'm being previous so you can understand, then you'll get to details of these products in other programs. Also, it helps to boost energy. When you use it, your energy gets up. When you wake up in the morning, you're strong, ready to face the day and to start taking different challenges, while providing several types of vitamins which our body requires and what our body cells requires. Apart from that, it can address different ailments like diabetes type 2, bone-related problems, and many more, which I'll be explaining. But remember, Nutri B for beauty, emotional health, physical health, as far as you're concerned, your skin and your quality of sleep and such kind of things. Very important and very key for one to understand.
In order to look great, you need to feel great from the inside to outside. Therefore, it is important to take the necessary steps to prevent the signs of aging. Introducing Nutri B by Nutri-6, a holistic formulation of various ingredients that guarantees youthful skin in just 2 weeks. Nutri B is an oral supplement rich in phytonutrients and supplements developed for beauty. Focusing on skin collagen glycation, dissolved orally under the tongue to increase absorption rate as proven by experts. It contains Nutroxsun, an antioxidant element that prevents oxidative stress to the skin and reduces photoaging. The rosemary and grapefruit extract works together to counteract the harmful effects of solar radiation. Nutri B helps to improve skin moisture, texture, and firmness, resulting in a more radiant, glowing skin. Revitalize your inner beauty with Nutri B. Stay youthful and beautiful. Presented to you by Nutri-6.
Now, why do someone was asking me, there's a company also, they have outsourced me to train their people, and someone was asking me, what's the difference between this and the other company? And one of the differences is this. With Nutri B, it's a double stem cell product, 1, and 2, apart from that, every other ingredient which has been added to it, they have used different technology for different ingredients so that you can have maximum results out of it. I repeat, apart from the true stem cell, when I talk about stem cell, what do I mean? Extract from the meristem of the particular tree. They've added some antioxidants, and each of it, they have decided to use different technology for different ingredients for maximum results, making it to be unique and the only company which I have realized that every ingredient they use different technology which is patented for maximum results. So like the rice ceramide they have, which retains the skin moisture, promotes skin whitening, and stimulate the collagen production. They have used specific different technology to make sure you get the quality results you need. Like the Nutrosun, which protects the entire skin from inside due to oxidation effects and exposed to ultraviolet rays, like too much of the heat and sun, which sometimes makes some people look extremely dark and black. Like you realize people, communities which come from a place which is hot and dry, they look extremely black. Now, with using this product, it will help your body now to be able to avoid excess damage from the rays of the sun. Like mangosteen, you realize that with a very high antioxidant within it and its benefit, they have used their own technology that becomes one of the best antibacterial and anti-cancer if you use this particular product. And also it helps our immune system, increase immunity level, while it helps to lose weight and sugar level. That's why diabetic patients get a lot of benefit. The MSC in it, also they have used a different technique for it to restore the health of our heart and to protect, improve, promote production of new cells as they get rejuvenated again and again and again. Then, safrinacide, which is the best ingredient for our mental health. It helps to strengthen our memory. So if somebody got stroke, you give the patient, the memory will be restored back. It stimulates serotonin, which is a transmitter hormone, dopamine, which helps someone to feel happy all the time. And again, dopamine has been known to be one of the hormones which helps people to connect with the spirit. No wonder some people in the past, they could have dreams of things coming to pass and they get it very well. Either they're religious or religious, because dopamine levels were very accurate, so they could tap and sense things in the spirit. No wonder when people pray and fast, there's more dopamine hormone being released, making them to be very sensitive in the spirit. The GABA production levels get very high. It helps to control of blood pressure, high cholesterol level, and many more. This product and also this ingredient, they have used a different patent and technology for it. And then super berries. They have taken different 9 types of berries, combined them together to eliminate free radicals and prevent premature skin aging. No company I've seen combining 9 different types of berries together to form one compound. At the end of the day, it has very high level of antioxidant and anti-cancer. How do you use it? You just need per day to take 1 or 2 sachets per day on an empty stomach, one early in the morning, another one before you go to sleep, or 2 hours after dinner. What you need to do is to open the sachet, put it under the tongue, right there, and allow it to absorb in 1 to 2 minutes. Then drink 2 glasses of warm water or normal water. And then you are ready for the process to start. Why do we put it under the sublingual? Because with this product, once you put it under the tongue, the sublingual organ, it gets absorbed straight to your bloodstream. From your bloodstream, some go to the bone marrow, some go to immune cell, and some go to your mature cells. When these 3 areas are realized, then we will start experiencing great health benefit out of it. And this is very key and very important. No wonder GMP, HACCP, Mestia, Halal, Watan, and several awards, the Bees Award, has been given to this company because of this product. It does wonders. Next time I'll talk about the depth of each and every ingredient and the health benefits it can give us. So meaning, you become beautiful, mentally stable, and also it will be eliminating so many, more than 100 sicknesses and diseases which a person has.
hot. Oh, my skin is burning. What's this? It's Nutri B. It's good for your skin to prevent sunburn.
Bang, Teo Ice, Teo panas satu bungkus.
Naik kilo mah, suara boleh ya, bang, suara.
Hi guys, welcome back to our backyard laboratory. So we're going to test the Teo that we bought just now using with the Nutri B product we bought. Okay now, so Teo resemble the solvent. So the substrate we'll be using is Maggi. So this Maggi represent our intestine. Okay, now I'll take the Maggi and place it in the solvent, which is the Teo. And you notice instantly the color changes, the Maggi changes color. Okay, and now I try to remove the Teo using water. And you notice the water doesn't remove the coating of the Teo. And now using this product, Nutri B product, and see whether the coating, Maggi coating, can remove or not. Okay, and we take the substrate into the Nutri B product. Instantly you notice the Maggi back to its original color. And this is the Teo. And now I take the Nutri B product and into the Teo. Let's say you consume this Nutri B product, and you notice instantly the color changes just by small amount of Nutri B product can change the color of Teo. That's it. Thank you.
Oh, Sindisi, oh, Sindisi, nguwe wolitemba, oh, Sindisi city, oh, Sindisi, nguwe woli, City ho, City ho, City si, Uwe holy, City ho, Yetembalame, Yetemba, Ngonyuga, Nyugana, Hinkene, City ho, Yetembalame, Yetemba, Ngonyuga, Nyugana, Hinkene, Hinkene, Dunyiswani wo. Tumelo kitebe yeah. Tumelo kitebe yeah. Samaya kichesu. Samaya kichesu wame. Samaya kichesu wame. Samaya kichesu wame. 1, 2, 3, go. Samaya. 1, 2, 3, go. Samaya. Ukololomi monyuka nalo. Ukololomi monyuka lubange ngezaga. Ukololomi lubange ngezaga. Amen, 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 amen,
Yes, I'm